figured I'd make a quick video. I actually have some snakes I'm gonna release. These are snakes that I legally, with a Pennsylvania fishing license, kept for the summer as education animals for kids that I just used to let them handle and kept in tanks over the summer, and then I just let them go at the end of the summer. But I'll show you actually the red-bellied snake that we had actually ended up giving birth to, I don't know, at least like 10, 12 little babies. So I'm gonna let all those go in the area where I found her, and I have an Eastern milk snake which I'm gonna let go here. I might offer it some food before letting it go. But all right, so I guess I'll start by taking a look at the mother snake. We're gonna let her go quickly because I don't want to stress her out too much, but it's a northern red-bellied snake. It's a pretty common snake around here in the Poconos. They're called northern red bellies because they have these really bright orange bellies. And they eat, you know, slugs and salamanders and little bugs and things like that. Sorry, car just drove by that had like literally half of its bottom, like, metal pieces dragging on the ground. So I have no idea why they're driving that. But anyway, I'm gonna let this mother snake go right here. Let her do her thing, and then we'll take a look at some of these babies. I've removed some of the leaves, so let's take a look at these guys. I'm gonna count how many we have by putting them into this lid. Alright, I think the final count ended up being around 14 babies. It's pretty cool, as you can see, these guys actually have little dots on the back of their neck when they're little, and a darker head, and for that reason, a lot of times they're confused with ringneck snakes, but they kind of lose that as they get older. And start to look a little more different. So I think I'm gonna scoop all these guys up and let them go somewhere off in these bushes between neighborhoods. And yes, I'm letting them go close to some houses, but there's a little rock wall there that just has tons of milk snakes and red bellies and ringnecks, so it's a good spot for them. All right, one last look at these guys as they disappear. Look at that. Give them a little touch to get them going. There they go. Away into the leaf litter. Alright, we're just gonna leave them there and hope the best for them. Alright, one last snake to let go is this nice, healthy adult Eastern milk snake, and he's very much ready to go. I found him exactly right here under these rocks in this rock wall, and this is actually the same snake I keep summer to summer. So I've watched him grow every year, let him go at the end of the season, or after, you know, a month of keeping him, I let him go, and then the next year I find him again. So he, I don't think the taking him out of the wild for a little bit, just because it's for a good cause, does much harm. So here he goes. We'll let him go, like, I want to say, like, right here. And there he goes. Here's a young garter snake. I was just trying to feed him right now, but I think the milk just wanted to get home, so we'll put the garter back where he was. Dump out these pine needles. And, yeah. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much a wrap. I got to get back to real work. I'm at work right now, and I'm just kind of breaking down the nature building for the season. But I figured I would videotape that because it's pretty neat. And something I wanted to go over real quick is that I don't usually condone taking wild animals out of the wild. But in certain situations like that, where I did it completely legally, with the proper licensing and everything like that, and the fact that they're both common species and I'm taking them from an area where they're relatively common, so I'm doing it ethically. I wouldn't take a milk snake from an area where I rarely ever find a milk snake. I take it from a place where I find a lot of milk snakes. Same thing goes with the red-bellied snake. That's a pretty common snake around here. Its absence in the wild is not going to be a huge impact for a short period of time. And then lastly, the reason that I do something like that is because it's really for a good cause. I'm not just doing it for my own pleasure. I'm doing it as a means to educate kids about snakes so that they can help conserve snakes when they get older, or at least they're supporters of conservation. So those were the particular circumstances I just wanted to touch on. And that's that. Thanks for watching, and yeah, get ready for more videos leading up to Africa, and then I'll be off.